Oh dear. Do you know what the car is?
Yeah. What is that?
It's a Mark II. Oh, anyway, welcome back, guys. I've got a new car, Mark II GTI, genuine GTI, 1.8 valve. It's a Type 19 as well. We just can avoid all the issues for now. So if you don't know what a Type 19 is, I feel like I'm saying this every 10 seconds at the moment. Smaller front bumper, and you get split glass, and then the wing mirrors here. That's pretty much the difference. It's like a very early Mark II. Now the elephant in the room, not you. It's a bit of a project, and by a bit I mean it's literally it's had a bad life. So from what we understand, there's no paperwork with the car. However, it might have been a GTI development car. So it's supposedly got a GTI development head on it. If you know anything about like old Volkswagens and stuff, that's kind of cool. So that's about all the good things said, I think. Let's go around all the bad things. This doesn't close properly, so I can just pick it up. The headlights are all a bit, yeah. There's rust all on the seals and everything. Inside the car there's a bit of rust on the strut tower. This door don't open. I believe the boot does close, so that's a promising thing. It's, yeah, interior is a lack of, and it stinks because it's an old car that's been sat pretty much all its life. It's been sat at least 20 years. It's changed a few hands, and that's my reason. What are you leaning over for? That's my reason. So look, I'm more than aware. It's not, you can have a look in it if you want. Go crazy, pursue your dreams. It's not the prettiest car ever, and it's definitely not the best example of a Mark II in general. But let's just state some facts. It's a 3-door, it's got a sunroof, it's a genuine GTI. It hasn't been in a crash or anything. It's just been left in a field or a barn or whatever. Things like this can bolt on, bolt off. In fact, I've already sourced a new wing, but there's no hiding it from the fact it's a big project. Now this is coming from someone who's got commitment issues when it comes to cars. I've got cars all over the street. We've literally just sold this clear, well, hopefully. He's not responding to me now, but he's left a deposit, so yeah. I believe we've just sold this, which is a car I said I wouldn't sell, but I ain't even gonna explain myself. I went to see this car last year. He didn't have the V5, so I pulled it out of it, but I've always been umming and ahhing like, oh, I should have got this car like this. Would have been so sick if I turned it into my own. It then come up for sale yesterday. Not by the time you're watching this. I got it today and I sold the Clio this morning. That's how set I am on this car. I regretted walking away from it the first time, and I said I'm not going to let it go a second time. So here it is. Again, it's a big project, and I will do my absolute best to stick it through. I understand it's going to be many thousands and it's going to be many years, but let me walk you through what my plans are as of now. So firstly, there's no lie, there's rust all over it. How much rust, we don't know. So what I am going to do is strip out the entire interior. It does come with like a few, we can get into it, a few like spare parts and stuff. So I'm just going to get everything out, carpet the lot, and just go from there. I am also going to be doing a 1.8 turbo 20 valve swap on it, which means you need a new ECU and loom and everything. So the whole interior's got to come out either way to fit the loom. So it's a good time to get the whole interior out. Like, there's a bit of rust on the rear strut tower, bit of rust on the rear window, but how much is this a bit of rust? We don't know. So I'm going to strip it all back, engine out, and then just start from scratch. We're going to do the welding. Well, I'm not going to do the welding. The car's going to get welded. It's then going to get repainted both inside and outside. We're then going to essentially build it up from scratch again. So it's a big project, but there's two ways of this. As you've seen on the channel, I'm all about property. I'm focused on property, and these quick cars. Like I did that Clio in 3 weeks. That was not cheap. This is a long-term project, and as much as it's not going to be cheap, it's going to be spread out, so it won't impact me as much. The other thing is, these are definitely not going to go down in value. They might not go up, like I'd hope that they will, but they might not. But it's a relatively safe place to put your money. Maybe not this one in specific, but like, I just feel more confident having this compared to another car. I understand it's a lot of work, and I'm not saying otherwise, but I'm prepared for it, and I think it's going to be really cool on the channel. It's going to be cool for me in like 5-10 years to look back and say, oh, I built this car up and now I have it now and it's perfect, whatever. And I also know how that sounds because I've said this for like 100 cars. I'm 99% sure I'll keep it because I'm really interested in it and what they can come. I love the whole Volkswagen world. I wanted to turn my Mark 6 into a track car, then my 9M3 into a... I wanted to turn my Mark 6 Golf R into a show car, my GTI into a track car. I've always liked them, I've just never committed to it. So what better car to commit to than a cool one? So that's kind of my thought process. Let me know what you think. It is a cool car. It is, like, jokes aside, it is a cool car. It needs a lot of work, but it's pretty cool. So let's see what comes of it. It's going to be a bit of new content for me, but that's really not a bad thing. So hopefully you enjoy what's to come. Leave a like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you again. Cheers.